gut.
Okay, so I want to talk about the MVP race. All right. I know when we talk about MVP, it almost goes hand in hand, with the dude that's scoring the most points and yada, yada, yada. Some people talk about, oh, they got to be two-way players, they got to play defense and all that, but we're not really looking at defense, right? MVPs mainly, almost all the time, is dudes who get in buckets left and right? That's what we look at. Or else Ben Wallace would have been an MVP, right? Tony Allen, right? And the rest of them, right, would have been MVPs, but we're not giving it to them. It's the guys that put the ball in the bucket, right? As much as we talk about defense, we all know that. All right, so let's get back to this season right here. Oh, we could start off last season. The MVP last season, Mr. Triple Struggle. Mr. Triple Double, right? He got with that. Losses, even though he averaged a triple double, they didn't go nowhere. This year, Houston Rockets, they were the number one team. Now they dropped, all right? Golden State is number one, and Golden State has dominated the past, 4 years? Wins. But guess what? These guys are not the top scorers as they were winning. But MVP more than likely, the past 2 years after, what's his name? Steph. We constantly just looking at, okay, who's putting the most buckets and all that. We got to come back to people who actually winning games. You've got to win to be valuable. How are you going to be valuable when you're not winning games? I just don't understand that concept. I don't know. Maybe I don't know basketball. Maybe you guys know basketball. Maybe I'm crazy. But what is crazy? Crazy is just somebody that thinks out of out of the norm. Everybody else thinks a certain way and this guy thinks different. So we say this dude is crazy. So we set the platform, and if somebody sticks out, nah, this guy's crazy. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes when this dude is crazy, if he keeps doing something and the results are right, eventually everybody jumps to this side, then he's not crazy. So the people who were crazy back then, now we call them geniuses or we call them legends. But they were crazy at first. I think I'm on to something here, all right? I'm the crazy one right now, but I think I'm on to something right here, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of all these people that just pad their stats and all that, and we give them all this different accolades here and there, like, oh, MVP, blah, 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 and all that stuff. I think it's bull crap because I'm looking at last night's game, right? Houston Rockets playing against the Clippers. A couple of seconds remaining. James Harden got 48 points. 48 points. That's a lot. He fouled somebody. 5 fouls, right? This dude, 5 fouls, game stops. Clearly, they could have taken him out. The game was out of reach. They're going to lose that game regardless. But they keep him in there. All right, he could get hurt. He could do anything. Houston Rockets depends on this guy, right? But this guy stays in there to score another bucket so he could have 51 points because the night before that, he scored 51 points. All right, so it looks good. Back-to-back 51 points. It's not like 51 and then 48. No, that's in the 40s. This is the 50. If you put in the 50s, like 51 back to back, it sounds better, right? It sounds crazy. 51. That's when you hear 51, people going to be like, yeah, definitely MVP material right there. But both nights they lost. 51 lose. They lost to the LA Lakers and then lost to the Clippers. LA just beat them back to back. LA. Crazy. But that's what they get. Okay, let's go to a team that's number one right now. Golden State Warriors. Not averaging over 26 points. None of their players right now. Their assists not over 10 points, so no triple doubles, no nothing like that. All right, they're sharing the ball. Their team averages over 30 assists per game, because they're sharing that ball. I went to school for economics, my undergrad, right? It's Keynes' theory of economics. We come together for individual success, all right? These dudes come together and they get rings. Mr. James Harden, Mr. Do-It-All, and he's done a lot for Houston Rockets and all that. So let's go back to the very same game. This is what happened in that game. When I say he's done a lot, he's done a lot. James Harden he attempted 28 times. Field goal attempts, 28. Eric Gordon, 20 attempts. The team attempted 78. So that means between Eric Gordon and James Harden, they attempted 48. The rest of the team attempted 30 attempts. Clearly, this is a two-man show. Everybody else is assistant. All right? This is not a team. This is a one-man show, two-man show, and everybody else is just assistant. And this is why it's almost I guarantee this team is not going anywhere and they're not going to win the championship. And the team, these other guys from Golden State Warriors, they're not going to win anything, no MVP, no nothing, no individual accolades, but chances are they're going to win the ring, right? They're going to get rings, win the championship. So when we talk about MVP, I think we're just, this whole thing is just messed up. I don't want to hear that. Just because, you have analysts talking about blah, 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 so and so and so and so. I'm not going to drop names. Certain analysts out there talking about MVP this, MVP that. You got to do this, you got to do that. You do your own thing. How are you going to be the most valuable player and you're not winning? You're not winning, you're losing, right? Most valuable to me equates to winning, right? Best player equates to winning. You've got to win, and then we see the eye test. You doing things on the floor, you helping everybody else, that's great, and then you're winning. You've got to win. The purpose is to win. If you're not winning, you scoring 70 points. It's been done before. We've seen Wilt. He averaged over 50 points. He wasn't winning until he averaged 29. That's when he won something. All right? So let's just not I don't know, man. That's that, man. That's my rant. I'm done with this.
Scoot.